Hi, I'm Richela Fabian Morgan. At the end of the school year, my kids bring back all of their school supplies. I have a hard time figuring out what to do with these notebooks. They're barely used. It's a typical composition notebook, and I could reuse it. But let's dress it up a bit. Place the notebook on the cutting mat and open the cover so that both the front and the back covers are facing down. Measure the overall width and height. It should be 15 inches wide by 9 3/4 high. Place a piece of parchment paper down on the table. Cover it with strips of duct tape, creating a one-sided duct tape fabric. The strips should overlap at the edges by at least 1/8 to 1/4 inch. Using a metal cork-backed ruler and a ballpoint pen, measure and draw a 17.5 wide by 12 1/4 rectangle. Cut out the rectangle with a craft knife. Carefully lift out the rectangle and flip it over. Using a metal ruler and a pencil, measure and draw a 15-inch wide by 9 3/4 high rectangle. There should be a 1-inch border around the perimeter. Cut off each of the 4 corners at 45-degree angles. Remove the parchment paper. This is the book cover. Place the opened notebook, front and back covers face down, in the center of the book cover. Fold in the sides of the book cover. On the top and the bottom of the book cover, you will need to cut slits at the center to go around the sewn binding. If we measure the inside cover, we know that end sheets would be 6.5 inches wide by 9 inches high. On top of parchment paper, we should create a one-sided duct tape fabric that can yield 2 end sheets. This one measures 18 inches wide by 6.5 inches high. Cut that in half and we have a perfect set of end sheets. Just peel back the parchment paper and place on the inside of the covers. To make a pocket, you'll need a double-sided duct tape fabric. Place a 10-inch strip, sticky side face up, on the cutting mat. Fold the bottom edge about 1/4 inch in. Take a second strip and place it on top of the first, covering the sticky side and slightly overlapping the folded edge. Flip over from left to right. And repeat. Once the fabric measures approximately 9 inches wide by 5 inches high, fold in that last piece. And trim the edges. Place the fabric in the landscape position on your cutting mat. Cut 1/2-inch squares at the bottom left and right corners. Tape the edges together. Using 1-inch strips of tape. Secure the pocket to the inside of the front cover. Trim off any excess tape. On a piece of parchment paper, draw your design in pencil. Cover your parchment paper with strips of duct tape, creating a one-sided duct tape fabric. Flip over the parchment paper and you can still see your design. Cut out with scissors and/or a craft knife. Carefully remove the parchment paper and place your sticker on the front cover of your book. And voila! And here is the finished notebook. We've got the inside pocket, the end sheets, and that pretty sticker in the front. I don't know about you, but I have a feeling my son Mac is going to want his notebook back. Thanks for watching.